Good day, crafty chums. It's Nikki here, and I'm coming at you today with another My Colourful Life. And this is July, and the two colours that we're using this week are red and green, plus black and white. I'm doing this with Williamson from Anneliese Mixed Media Everything, and Ilene McInnes, I don't know. Ilene McInnes, I've only known her 5 years going on. Um, Eileen and myself, who run International Crafters on Facebook and YouTube, and this has been a series we're doing throughout this year, which is use up your old wall calendars. I didn't have an old wall calendar that I wanted to paint over because I keep mine as a little memory thing anyway, so I keep all my old calendars and diaries, etc., so I wouldn't do that. However, I did receive a junk calendar through the mail, and I decided to use that to do this challenge with instead. And yeah, so this is my effort today, and I want to talk a little bit about not being motivated, not being, losing one's mojo. And I think this reflects it a little bit this month. I have slowly been losing my mojo over the last few months, and that because I'm having to work extremely hard. My husband and I are just buying a house, and so I've been having to work extra hard. And of course, the harder you work, the more tired you are, and less time you have to craft. So I'm suffering a little bit from that, and that shows in the way I did my colour background and everything else. And I didn't want to paint this one. I decided to ink up some elephant stamps that I had received in Happy Mail from Jude Law, and so I used that instead because it was easiest. The thing about non-mojo and non-motivation is that you have to make yourself do something, anything, just do it. And although this week I wasn't happy with what I produced, I still produced it. At one point I was just going to gesso all over it, decided not to, and decided to persevere with it, and I'm actually getting colour all over the other pages of the calendar, and it just wasn't happening for me. But as I say, I persevered and I went on, because sometimes breaking, a block and everything is just as is just really as simple as putting colour onto a piece of paper, and in this case it's colour onto a calendar. And so I just thought I would persevere with it, get on with it, just do it. Sometimes you just got to do it. I've just come back off a holiday, and as well, I've had to take my middle granddaughter over to see her mum in Australia, because her mum lives in Australia and she stays over here with her dad in New Zealand. So I took her over to see her mum, and we did lots and lots of stuff all together as a family, and it was very tiring. I need a holiday to get over my holiday. And so I'm a little bit unmotivated and don't have the mojo for it really. So this for me was just a way of getting back into the swing of things, hopefully. I had to go over lots of colours, or this, and the stamp on the left didn't stamp out very well, but I decided to leave it like that, a little bit tattered and a little bit worn, because that's how I'm feeling, tattered and worn and getting older, and never mind. And so the quote that I actually chose for this one was, hang on a second, just reaching over for the finished article. It was, "You never fail until you stop trying." And that's what happened with this one. I just didn't give in to it because I knew I had to produce the video anyway, so I didn't give in to it. I just kept on and on and on. And I wasn't super happy with how it turned out, but it turned out all right. It's an okay piece of work, piece of journaling in the calendar, and So I've slowed, although I sped up through this whole process, because to be honest with you, it was just, I just had to keep going, and I wasn't feeling it, and I wasn't feeling it, and I wasn't feeling it, and I wasn't feeling it up to the end. And then I found the quote to go on there, and I think the quote actually uh, does does what am I looking to say? It does actually. In the end, it actually shows what I was feeling, and my emotions and feelings for this piece, and art in general. I haven't done any painting for ages, and that's how I am now. I'm not motivated, but I'm not going to stop. You never fail until you stop trying, and so I'm determined now that I've just got to keep going. Yes, got to keep going and get myself over this little hump again. And we're moving house in September, sometime in September. We take over the new house September 5th. I've got another. After that, I've still got 3 months to run on the rental, and they're not letting me out of it, and so it's just all becoming a little bit difficult at the moment. So that just means I've got to work harder and never stop. Keep trying, and we'll get there in the end, won't we? So yeah, this is my little piece, and this will, when I look back on this calendar next year, I will know exactly what I was feeling as I was going through this monthly page here, and yeah, my goodness, I didn't fail on this one, did I? It's okay. It's an all right piece, but just keep doing it. Just keep going. Never stop trying. Never give in. Never give up. You'll get there in the end. And that's what I've got to leave you with today. All information you'll need will be in the description box below this video. Hope to see you all again very soon. And keep up the good work, folks. You'll get there in the end. That's all from me for now. See you all again very soon, I hope. Bye.